Um, I have a question about before you were talking about your conscious self and existing in different planes. I was wondering our physical death. What can you explain about that and our conscious self existing beyond that? What happens?
Well, the idea is, again, that that would simply represent an quote unquote end along a quote unquote timeline of the physicalized body. And again, because your body exists within your consciousness and not the other way around, and again, understand there are as many effects as there are individuals, but most commonly what occurs is that you seem to simply expand. Similarly, interestingly enough, similarly to the description we had rendered earlier in this discussion of the bubble, you begin to expand beyond this idea, but at some point you then again congeal, so to speak. You do not expand, quote unquote, too far, and maintain what you would label individuality in an in-between state, which is still very anchored and very connected to this particular reality. Now, depending upon what your strongest beliefs are, will determine what you experience, and hence this is the reason for the multiplicity of experiences rather than just one. In this particular existence or exploration, what you call physical reality, when you have a certain idea and a belief, you explore the unfoldment of that belief or idea along the timeline. You have the belief, you have the idea. You then do certain things and it finally manifests with a lag. But in that particular aspect of reality, what you would label death scenario, you are a thought form in a sea of thought energy. And there is simply no corresponding time lag you create between the thought and the manifestation. Therefore, whatever it is that you most truly and strongly believe in your heart of hearts is initially what you will experience. And when you are in that reality, as you change your thoughts, so do seemingly the scenarios seem to change. Very often, one of the primary beliefs that certain individuals will have is in the mechanism you label karma. So very often, because the belief is that karma is automatic, they will seem to automatically, after a quote unquote period of time, and time is quite arbitrary on that end, reinsert themselves into another physical life. But however, now that individuals are beginning to wake up, simply the knowledge that what you believe is what you will experience gives you, shall we say, an opportunity to begin to clean out your subconscious closet and make and allow, shall we say, all your beliefs to be conscious, change the ones you do not wish to have, hold the ones you wish to have, and you can then be more consciously aware and more consciously causing of the experience. If in that sense you understand what we have explained and remain quote unquote conscious when you quote unquote die, you may then have the choice to simply perceive and partake of whatever you wish. If in that sense you still strongly buy into the automatic mechanism, in general, you will follow suit to that mechanism. Does that make sense?
Yes.